Hey, what's up there, YouTube? This is No Budget Duelist bringing you episode 2 of my little series called Tourney Tips. Today I'm going to be talking about side decking. And when I say side decking, I don't mean like side decking between game 1 and game 2. I mean side decking before game 1 even starts. Don't do it. Just don't do it, man. I mean, like, here's my entire side deck for my Insector deck. You can find it in my, you can find my most recent Insector update in my locals update. The only difference is I finally have a full Solemn Brigade now. So I have one less MST and one more Solemn Warning. Because it's Insectors. Why do you need 3 MSTs when you could have 2 MSTs and then the Solemn Brigade? But still, I digress. Back to the video. This is my whole side deck. And yes, it needs more cards to be complete. Like, I don't ever side Tragodia in for any reason, so like I take it out for another Light Imprisoning, or you know, just things like that. Or like even Starlight Road for another Light Imprisoning, and definitely Divine Wrath for another Fiendish Chain. But that's not the point of this video. The point is that the cards that you see in my side deck are in my side deck. Not in my main deck, but they are in my side deck, simply because they don't necessarily they're not necessarily answers to every deck out there. Like, I don't main Raikou just because, like, I'm going to make a video on this in the future, but my favorite card in the entire game is Call the Haunted. Shenanigans. Mad pluses be mad. Punishing you for using MST. Problem? But yeah, so, I only side deck Raikou rather than main deck it, simply because I play Card Trooper. And I love Card Trooper. Not because, you know, Card Trooper's Card Trooper, but because Call the Haunted exists, and Card Trooper's effect is amazing when in combination, just because it's like MST, no, draw free card. So, you know, free pluses. I like free pluses. And, but Raikou has its place, though. Like, when you're playing against, Insectors, and they summon Logia, you just go, okay. And when you're playing, did I just say playing Insectors? I meant playing Dino Rabbit, because, you know, Insectors, you know, they just love summoning Logia on you. It's just a pain in the butt whenever the Insector deck summons Logia. But, still though, I side in Raikou over my Card Troopers when I'm going, if I were to ever go against Dino Rabbit. I've never gone against Dino Rabbit in real life, just because I never actually found anybody that had the actual full deck. But, yeah, that's what I decided in for, rather than like Snowman Eater or something, just because Raikou mills and Card Trooper mills. The only difference is that I can do shenanigans to Call the Haunted with Card Trooper. That's why I run it. But that's why I don't main deck Raikou, and that's why I do main deck Card Trooper. But like D-Fisher, Dino Rabbit, why? If Dino Rabbit exists, why would you main deck D-Fisher? Because Dino Rabbit exists. Oh, does it exist? So, like, main deck D-Fisher. Cool story, bro. I still win. Insector Mirror match. Cool story, bro. Doesn't do anything to me. Or, like, Light Imprisoning Mirror. Insector match. If this was main decked, you have a dead card in your deck. What happens when you draw it? You set it and you pop it with Hornet. That's about the best play you can do with it, in case you need to pop something just to get one of your effects off. Then, Royal Prison, against some matchups, it would be dead, but against a good number of matchups, it'd be good enough, I guess. So, you know, it's a good side deck card. I guess there might be some kind of random deck out there that you could main deck it in, but I wouldn't recommend main decking it ever. And that's just the bottom row. The bottom row is just cards that, you know, well, I mean, besides these two, you can main deck them in some decks, but like the rest of them just should not be main decked in most decks unless it's designed to play this. These cards, however, can be main decked, but I've placed them in my side deck. Just pretend that this Divine Wrath doesn't exist and it's replaced with another Fiendish Chain. And, like, Tragodia, I don't really want this Tragodia in here. It's just there because, like, in case. But, like, another Lance over the Shrink and my side deck would be good. Like, I only have Lances in the side just in case, like, I'm going against some really spell destruction heavy deck or, like, trap destruction heavy deck. that's just going to keep destroying my cards, even though I'm going to keep destroying their stuff. In case they stop me. It has its uses sometimes. And then, like the Insect Imitation, you know, that's a good side deck card just in case, you know, you're going against a mirror match or you're going up against a deck that's way faster than Insectors, and you're just like, okay, well, I really need to get out my Dragonfly faster, or, you know, all I have is the Centipede, but I need to pop 2 cards on the field, you know, Insect Imitation on your Centipede and some on the Hopper. Now you have 100 more attack, or potentially even more attack if you only need to pop 1 card. But still, and like Starlight Road for destruction of heavy decks, and then the Fiendish Chain just in case, like, you know, your opponent's playing Insectors, and you just side out your bottomless for your 2 Fiendish Chain, because against Insectors, Fiendish Chain and bottomless isn't really going to be doing much. Fiendish Chain is going to be doing tons of work. And like, I have Smash Gun in here just because Dolka's a card. So, yeah. So, whenever, but, yeah. So, what I'm saying is, don't play game 2, game 1. Play game 1, game 1, and then play game 2, game 2. You know, don't try to skip, like, time events and stuff. Because you don't know what kind of decks you're going to be going against. You know, don't main deck those. Don't main deck that. Don't main deck these. Depends on what deck you're playing. I just personally don't main deck them because I have better cards I could be playing. But yeah. Don't do it. Don't wimp out. Don't be a pussy. Don't, like, shave your nuts every day or something like that. Although, I guess some guys shave their nuts. I don't know. Whatever. Don't, like, castrate yourself. Don't main deck these. Just don't do it. But yeah, remember to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and play a macro deck, of course. Main deck these, but like every other deck, no. But yeah, and as always, my traditional sign off. And is it in a shot? Yes, it is. And guess what's coming next? Can you? I don't think you can you? Because it's pencil.